Hey there! Thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Jordan Kelly and I am with Working Aussies Homestead, and today we're going to go over how January went for us budget-wise and dive on into February. So let's go back over our January budget. We had significantly more income this month, which was awesome. Some was unexpected. For sure. We both hit our goals for our Starbucks income, which was nice. I also made extra for boarding a couple dogs, and then we made over $500 for the homestead budget. Part of that was selling some of our piglets, so that is in there, as well as Josh selling lots of loaves of sourdough to people at work. We got deposit, and then we had some of the puppy money sent over to help pay for some of the puppy expenses we had in the month of January. So we'll go over everything. We did put over $1,000 into our savings, which was awesome. Now again, we are not putting that in actual savings. We are putting that aside to pay off one big chunk of our loan. So I did just want to preface that we only have $1,000 in our emergency fund per Dave Ramsey baby steps. And so that extra that we're putting in our savings will actually go to pay off some of our last loan that we have. With everything here, mortgage, water, gas, electricity, trash, we didn't actually pay for the extra this month yet, so we're just going to go ahead and tighten that up. So $27.55. Phone, storage unit. Now we did go over on groceries, but in the big scheme of things, it wasn't too bad. We did have quite a few people come for our process day. We harvested 2 of our pigs and 1 of our goats. If you have not checked out that video, go check it out. I'll have Josh add the link right here for you to check out that video. That was an awesome experience, great fellowship, and we did spend a little bit more on groceries because of that. We did also go to Starbucks for ourselves on our day off, so we did not get free drinks, so we did have to pay for those. Gas, we spent $67.25 extra. However, in the big scheme of things, gas prices have gone up, if you haven't noticed, and I guess we need to make sure our budget is reflecting that. Insurance was still the same, $88.86, I think. Truck maintenance, we have not gotten that yet. However, we're gonna go and get that to make sure that the truck is good to go for a big trip that we are planning. Our feed budget, we had $4.30 left over, which was awesome. It's always good when we don't spend as much. We only got $20 worth of wood chips, $20 in wood chips, and then we did spend a little bit on pig processing equipment and whatnot. And then guess what we got, guys? We got a greenhouse. That's a new video to come, so stay tuned for that one. That's going to be a cool video for you guys to watch. Now that's something that we have been saving up for a little bit, with in mind to get some type of greenhouse. So we went ahead and pulled the trigger on that one. Food was a little more, and then we did spend some extra on puppies. So this was on vet visit, and then also some items for their puppy packs. We did do this one as well, so that one's in there. And then we did spend $500 on Josh's loan and $100 on my medical. So that says that we have $350.64 left. So what we'll go ahead and do is just tally this up here. So $1369.58. All right, there we have it. There's a zeroed out January. Let's go ahead and dive right on in to February. We've got a lot going on this month. We have several days off from work. We need to order some things. We need to get everything together for a massive trip we're taking at the end of this month. It's going to be a whirlwind, and we're excited to bring you guys along with us. And before I dive into February, I want to talk about something new that we are doing, and that is a way for you to help support our homestead more than just watching our YouTube videos. So there's a wonderful company, it's called Patreon. So every time that someone watches one of our YouTube videos, we make pennies. And yes, pennies add up, but if you're really wanting to support our content and support our mission, something that you can actually do is go onto Patreon. The minimum amount is $1, so that would just be $1 per video or $1 per month. And we try to put out at least 4 videos per month, 1 per week. But the nice thing is on that site, you're able to watch our videos ad-free and have exclusive access to different content from us. So go ahead, and if you have not already, check out this page. You go on to www.patreon.com. You look up Working Aussies Homestead. You can scroll down and click on Become a Patreon. You can set a certain amount per creation, or you can have a limit set on there. If we put out more creations than what you're comfortable with, you can say, okay, $5, but only up to $20. So if we put out more than 4 videos, you're still only paying that $20 instead of more than that. So that is just another way for you guys to support us and help support our mission. So our big goal here is to be able to come home and do this full time and be creators full time and share this life with you. Every supporter that we can get helps us get closer to that goal of ours. So we appreciate you being here, and if you're interested, please go ahead and check it out. We'll also have the link down in the description below. But let's go ahead and dive into February's budget and get this rolling. Starting this out for Josh, we're gonna do $1,400 in here for income for him. For me, we're going to do $1,500. Okay. We're gonna take out boarding. Then for Homestead, we are gonna put in here $350 is the goal. And then we're not getting any more deposits. However, we are gonna have some money come in for puppies. So we'll do $450 there. We're also gonna put in here delivery. So we are delivering 2 of our puppies this time. We're delivering 1 to Kansas, and then we're delivering 1 to Southern California. So for delivery fee, that's going to be $1,200. So we're just going to go ahead and put it in this month's budget. We're going to take this from savings, so we don't have to worry about that. Mortgage is the same. Water, we actually already paid it, so I'm just going to put a 0 for that this time. Natural gas is the same. However, our electric bill went up. And that's kind of the bummer when you are with a co-op, is when other people are using their heater more, even though we literally don't have a heater on in our house ever. We use little space heaters. It goes up every time, without fail. So it's kind of frustrating, but it's something we have to live with. So we have not paid for the extra dumpster that we got, so I'm just going to go ahead and put in $100 for the trash. Phone, we're just going to do $88 this month on that one. Storage unit is still $125. Groceries, we are going to do $250. And then I'm going to take out the Starbucks. And then for gas, we're going to put in here $350. Okay, so that's in there. Insurance is still the same. We don't need to have truck maintenance on there. Okay, so back down to feed. We're gonna go and do a $400 budget again. Adobe's in there. Wood chips. I think we're gonna do $20 plus $40 for wood for fire, so we're gonna do $60 total. Not 600, just 60. We can take this out, we can take this out, we can take goat collars out, and then we can also take greenhouse out. So we can take those all out of there. Dogs and cats for food is gonna be $258.93. For puppies, they have a vet visit, and then we also order a microchip, so that's gonna be about $300. So that is in there. And then we are also gonna order our preventatives. And that is gonna be, I'm gonna put in here $250. However, we know from the last time we ordered preventatives, it's probably gonna be less. But I'd rather budget more and then have some wiggle room later on. So we can take this one out. We're stocked up this month. We actually, for wood chips, we were planning on doing $40 for wood and then $100 in wood chips. So we're gonna put in here just $140 instead. All right, and then we're gonna do $500 on Josh's loan, $100 on my medical, and then we still have $640.66 left. So I'm gonna go ahead and in transportation, I'm gonna just put travel in here. So we are going to be leaving on the 21st, headed out to Kansas. We're making several stops at some homesteaders places. So we're excited to meet some new friends, visit with some old friends. We're gonna stop at several homesteads on the way out and then a few on the way back as well. So, but we'll be on the road for about 13 days. It'll be a long trip. We're taking 4 adult dogs with us again and 2 puppies. It'll be fun. We have one of our friends, they're actually getting a puppy from us. They are gonna keep 2 of our dogs so that we don't have to pile 6 of them in the car. But it'll still be a fun trip. I'm excited to film it. I'm excited to bring you guys along and have you experience it with us. So, just for fun, we're gonna put in here, I'm gonna put $500 for travel. That includes like gas, that includes stopping for food. However, I am going to do some preparation for that. I might do a video on it even, of how to prepare for 2 weeks on the road with 4 dogs and 2 puppies in a truck. So this is what the month looks like. This is what we're planning. We're excited for it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stop it there. What's funny is we had written down to do some maintenance on our Corolla. Now, if you follow us on social media, you will know the Corolla is no more. And that's something that we just keep in mind, that God has perfect timing in everything. So this past Sunday, I was in an accident. I actually had the puppies with me. We were headed to Raleigh for their temperament test, and I was rear-ended. Where the trunk, there's no more trunk. It completely accordioned up into the vehicle, shattered my back window. I'm okay. I went to the doctor, got checked out, made sure I'm fine. I got, something for muscle relaxers and something to help with the pressure headaches that I've been getting. But otherwise, I'm fine. I'm still able to operate fairly normal. But I'm very glad that I was able to walk away and that all of the puppies are fine. That being said, I'm really glad we all were able to walk away. Everybody's fine. However, I don't have the Corolla anymore. I did get a nice rental vehicle in the meantime. We're kind of going to figure out what insurance is going to do. We are going to get a check for the vehicle, and we've kind of been tossing around ideas of what we want to do with that. You know, the little part of hardcore Gazelle Intense Dave Ramsey in us goes, just put it all on the debt and just make one car work. But there's also that realistic side of, okay, can we really make one car work? Because our jobs are 20 to 30 minutes apart, depending on traffic, and it's always been a lot easier to just have 2 vehicles than 1. So we've been thinking about that, but that is something that will come up soon. Another thing that is awesome that we can put in there is we did finally get our tax return from last year, and that was just over $2,800. I did start working on our taxes for this year, and we will have to owe a little bit, so that'll probably come out of that, but that's still about $1,500 extra that we will have to put on the budget when we go ahead and make that big chunk payment. So I'm excited to do that. It'll help us feel and breathe a little bit better. So we're slowly working on being able to have our minimum payment every month be bigger, but going ahead and knocking out, $10,000 out of that at a time or more than that helps even more so, because right now our interest is really, really close to what the minimum payment is. And so we're really not getting any sort of traction unless we're paying off, more than $600, which is really hard to budget when you're budgeting everything as tight as we do. So something to keep in mind if you're working on debt. I know that Dave Ramsey does not exactly recommend paying it off in chunks, but paying off as much as you can as you go. But for us in our situation, it works better for us to go ahead and just pay it off in big chunks when we are able to have that nice big chunk to put on it. So that is it. Thank you so much for joining us for today's video. I really hope you liked it. If you did, go ahead down at the bottom and give it a good old thumbs up. Go ahead and leave me a comment. See if you have any ideas for us with the vehicle and what we can do on our end and what we should do with a check for that. So if you are not already, go and hit that subscribe button and share this with your friends and family. And I hope that this helps inspire you to look at your budget in a different way. If you have not already, go and check out everydollar.com. Check out the Every Dollar budgeting app. We love it and we recommend it for anybody. Thank you again so much. My name is Jordan Kelly with Working Aussies Homestead. We'll see you next time.